This week on Capital District Dirt, Lance Willix picks up win number 1 of the season at the Ridge. Jesse Mueller tames the Great Race Plays, and Keith Flach conquers the Valley of Speed. All that and much more on this week's episode of Capital District Dirt. This past Sunday night, the Glenridge Motorsports Park was in action on the Shop Automotive Detailing and Relay for Life night, of course the big Memorial Day weekend celebration at the Ridge. Picking up the Dirt Car 358 Modified win in the Cal-Nate Industries Dirt Car 358 Modified division, that is, Lance Willix picked up his first win of the season. Brian Pestilano was second. Andrew Buff was third. Joey Bonetti was fourth. And Jordan McCready, your defending track champion, rounded out the top five. Over in the Next Generation Graphics, Ted's Body Shop Dirt Car Sportsman division, Derek McGrew Jr. in the Super Sub role, subbing for Zach Buff, picked up the win in the 30-lap event. Taylor Watson finished second. Tyler Bobar was third. Tavian Blowers was fourth. And Caden Hohenschelt rounded out your top five. In the Irkwoods Auto Crushers Dirt Car Pro Stock division, Cousin Luke Horning, a defending track champion, picked up the win, his first of the season at the Ridge. Finishing at number 2 spot was Sean Perez Jr. Slater Baker was third. Tyler Bushy, an invader from the North Country, was fourth. And Steve Kosselman rounded out your top five. In the Limited Sportsman division, their 20-lap feature event went to Josh Coonrad for the second week in a row. Rookie Mason Gray finished second. Nick Brundage was third. Adam Fusco fourth. And Kirsten Swartz rounded out your top five. In the Leather Stocking Credit Union Dirt Car Mini Stock division, former track champion Billy Hillman picked up the win in his first start of the season. Jason Peck finished second. Ken Hollenbeck third. Jordan Ryder, your opening day winner, fourth. And Kerry Hollenbeck rounded out your top five. Other winners on the night included Josh Samroff in the Street Stock division, A.J. Albreda in the Northeast Paving and Seal Coat All-Star Slingshot division, and E.J. Hatch in the Northeast Paving and Seal Coat Junior Slingshot division. This coming Sunday night is the biggest race of the season for the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds at the Ridge, as the Dirt Car 358 Modified Series comes to town with all divisions in action. The winner of the 50-lap event not only takes home $4,000, they'll also grab a guaranteed starting spot for the Outlaw 200 at the Fulton Speedway this October. Race time is 6 p.m. This past Friday night over at the Albany-Saratoga Speedway, Jesse Mueller took home the win in the Dirt Car Big Block Modified 35-lapper. Mark Johnson finished second. Jack Lehner was third. Peter Britton, Batman, was fourth. And fifth was Brian Calabrese. In the DiCarlo Auto Body 358 Modified feature event, which was 25 laps in length, Mark Johnson brought home the win. Rookie Andrew Buff finished second. Robert Bublak was third. Matt DiLorenzo was fourth. And Chris Curtis rounded out the top five. The Dirt Car Sportsman division went 25 laps, and $1,000 was on the line, courtesy of Heiko Fabrication. Brendan Gibbons picked up the win. Craig Hooley was second. Zach Buff was third. Taylor Wasson fourth, and Dan Grigdon rounded out the top five finishers. Over in the Dirt Car Pro Stock division, their 25-lapper also paid $1,000 to win, courtesy of Online Performance. At the end of the race, Kim Duell was standing in victory lane. Jason Casey finished second, Kyle Horde third, Chuck Dombluski fourth, and Rich Crane rounded out your top five. In the Limited Sportsman division, the 20-lap feature event went to Nick Brundage. Dakota Green was second. Tanner Kuhn was third. Nick Alspemeyer was fourth, and Alex Smith rounded out the top five. Chris Stalker picked up the win in the 20-lap Street Stock feature event. The Albany-Saratoga Speedway is back in action this coming Friday night with a $4,000 to win modified feature event, courtesy of John Ray & Sons and Dean's Electrical Supply. Also, the Ghent Wood Products Street Stock Shootout will be on the card, paying $500 to the winner. Race time is 7 p.m. On Saturday night at the Lebanon Valley Speedway, it was Madsen Overhead Doors night, and Keith Flach picked up the win in the Dirt Car Modified 30-lap feature event. Brett Haas finished second. Colby Schroeder was third. Mark Johnson fourth, and J.R. Hefner rounded out the top five. Over in the 358 Modifieds, their 24-lap feature event went to the Wild Child, Andy Bicchetti. Joey Coppola finished second. Lauren Bro was third. Brett Haas fourth, and Kyle Sheldon finished fifth. In the sportsman division, their 20-lapper went to Tim Hartman Jr. No surprise, as Tim's been on fire so far this season. Michael Sabia was second, Ray Hall Jr. third, Mike Arnold fourth, and Nick Giardini rounded out your top five. In the Dirt Car Pro Stock division, the 20-lap feature event went to Sean Perez Sr. Nick Hilt finished second, Paul Auerschel finished third, Dave Stickles was fourth, and Tommy Dean rounded out your top five finishers. In the limited sportsman division, the 15-lap feature event went to Brian Walsh. Garrett B.R. Girello finished second, third was Harold Robitaille, fourth was Scott Zeneker, and fifth was Ray Royals. The street stock 15-lapper went to Chris Stalker, while the mini stock feature event was postponed. This coming Saturday night is topless night at the Valley of Speed for the Big Block Modifieds. Plus all divisions will be in action, courtesy of MRB Darcy and Cisco Foods. Race time is 6 p.m. The Hoosier Racing Tire Dirt Car Weekly Championship Series for the 5 weekly divisions that Dirt Car sanctions in the Northeast is in full effect. In the Dirt Car Modified division, Mark Johnson is on top, Peter Britton sits second, Colby Schroeder third, Jack Lehner fourth, and Demetrius Trelos rounds out your top 5. In the 358 Modified division, Lance Willix is your current leader, Andrew Buff is second, Billy Dunn is third, Tim Fuller is fourth, and Ryan Arbuthnot is fifth. In the Sportsman division, Zach Buff is on top, Cody McPherson sits second, Cody Manita is third, Mike Fowler is fourth, and Zach Sabatka rounds out your top 5. In the Pro Stock division, Luke Horning is your current leader, with Slater Baker in second, Dave Stickles third, Chad Jessio fourth, and Kim Duell rounding out your top 5. And in the mini stocks, it's David Frame on top, Kyle Lanphier is second, Damian Beckler is third, Francis White is fourth, and we have a tie for fifth between Adam Montville and Ben Ladd. Remember, your top 16 weekly races at Dirt Car sanctioned tracks count towards these standings. The Super Dirt Car Series for Big Block Modifieds was in full effect this past Sunday night at the Weedsport Speedway out in Weedsport, New York. Picking up the big win was Matt Williamson. And what follows is the press release put out by Mike Warren from Dirt Car Northeast. Matt Williamson is becoming a regular visitor at the Weedsport Speedway's Victory Hill. He found the path to victory for the third straight Super Dirt Car Series feature at the port, holding off Peter Britton on Sunday to win his second consecutive Heroes Remembered 100. Ronnie Davis III led the field to the green flag in the 100-lap feature, quickly pulling away from World of Outlaws Case Construction Equipment late model series star Max McLaughlin. As Davis led, NASCAR Truck Series star Stuart Friesen started working his way forward, passing Britton for second on lap number 11. Friesen challenged Davis on the inside lane but couldn't get past him. That changed when a yellow for 10-time defending series champion Matt Shepard slowed the field on lap 20. When the race resumed, the Sprakers New York driver needed one lap to wrestle the lead from Davis, thundering around the outside of the 32R as they completed lap number 23. However, as Friesen started building his own lead, Williamson began to charge toward the front. Running in fifth, Money Matt used extreme outside to pick off cars one by one, getting past Anthony Perigo, Britton, and Davis in 4 laps to take second on lap number 32. Williamson needed 5 more laps to catch Friesen and 3 more to pass him, thundering around the outside to take the lead on lap 40. He cruised for the next 50 laps until another challenge awaited the Buzz True Chevrolet number 88. Britton's number 21A came to life in the final 25, finding momentum on a Weedsport's inside line. The Brisbane, Queensland, Australia driver cleared Friesen on lap 80 and set his sights on Williamson. As Williamson caught the back of the field, Britton closed the gap, getting as close as 2 car lengths on lap 92, but Williamson's Bicknell chassis was too strong, holding off the Batman's charge to earn his second Super Dirt Car Series win of 2024. Williamson said he struggled with his car's handling in the last 10 laps, allowing Britton an opportunity to strike. These are the words of Williamson. My tire was shot at the end, so I was kind of hanging on, Williamson said. We were fortunate to get it done. When the brown went away on the track, I got worse. I had a good car. I didn't think it was going to be that good tonight because the track was different, but we went off our notes from last year and it paid off. His night began with an uphill climb after Williamson qualified 7th in his group. However, he's familiar with this situation. If you look back at the last couple of Wheatsport wins, we haven't qualified well in those, Williamson said. It just seems like when there's grip in the racetrack and you have to run the bottom, I'm not very good. I think our cars are so tight that we can't roll the bottom like others can. Luckily, we got in the redraw and we're standing in victory lane. The $7,500 victory is Williams' second Super Car Series win of the season and 24th of his career, breaking a tie with Steve Payne and Tim McCready for 12th on the all-time wins list. Britton settled for second, his best Super Car Series finish at Wheatsport. It's also his second consecutive series podium after finishing third at the New Egypt Speedway. I know we were pretty tit for tat for a while, Britton said. I feel like I was starting to pull him in a clean air a little bit, and then as we got to traffic, we pulled right up on him. Once he got past Smith and got clean air, I had to clear lap traffic. And then, once I cleared them, he got away. Britton has taken over the Super Car Series points lead with his run-rut finish. He currently holds a 3-point lead over Perigo, who finished 4th. Friesen finished 3rd, his second straight series podium at Wheatsport. He said his car peaked too early in the feature, costing him a chance at the win. We were too good too early, Friesen said. Matt is always tough here. We fired off really good and strong, but we just kind of lost the handle on it by the end of the race. A podium for us is a good night, but we'll just keep building a notebook and hope we get better the next time we come here. Alex Payne crossed the line 4th but was disqualified after he was late at the scales in a post-race tech. That moved Perigo up to 4th. World of Outlaws Case Construction Equipment late model series driver Max McLaughlin rounded out the top 5. Larry White would finish 6th, Jimmy Phelps would be 7th, Mike Mahaney 8th, Tim Sears Jr. 9th, and Dalton Slack rounded out the top 10. Taking a look at the current point standings on the Super Dirt Car Series, Peter Britton is the points leader by 3 over Anthony Perigo. Matt Williamson is 3rd, 11 points back. Matt Shepard is 4th, 25 points back. Jimmy Phelps is 5th, 28 points back. Darren Smith is 6th, 34 points back. Tim Sears Jr. and Danny Johnson are both 7th, 48 points back. Mike Mahaney is 9th, 53 points back. And Loudon Reimer rounds out your top 10, trailing leader Britton by 55. The series is back in action on June 4th and 5th at the Big Diamond Speedway and Selinsgrove Speedway, respectively. Both events will pay $10,000 to the winner and award a guaranteed starting spot for Super Dirt Week 52. The Dirt Car Sportsman North Region Series was back in action for their second event of the season on Saturday at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Shane Pecor picked up the win. Finishing second was Gavin Eisel. Finishing third was 4-time defending Brockville track champion Bobby Harrington. 4th was Brendan Moore, and 5th was Shane Stearns. Jessica Power finished 6th, Eric Nyer 7th, Dan Ferguson 8th, Dylan Kirkland 9th, and Greg Brinklow rounded out your top 10. The West Region Series is in action this Friday and Saturday nights. Friday, May 31st at the Ransomville Speedway, and Saturday, June 1st at the Merrittville Speedway. The East Region Series was supposed to run on May 28th at the Acton Fairgrounds Speedway, but that event was forced to be canceled due to Mother Nature, or I should say not canceled, postponed, to July the 31st. The Dirt Car 358 Modified Series will kick off this Sunday at the Glenridge Motorsports Park, and then the Dirt Car Pro Stock Series will be back in action at the Glenridge Motorsports Park on Sunday, June the 9th. This week's Capital District Dirt Driver of the Week, presented by the Glenridge Motorsports Park Kids Club, goes to Mark Johnson. Mark had 3 top 5 finishes during the weekend, including a win in the 358 Modified Division at the Albany-Saratoga Speedway on Friday night, and a second in the Big Block race, and at Lebanon Valley on Saturday night, he finished 4th in the Big Block Modified Feature event. Congratulations to Mark Johnson, who is now eligible for the overall Driver of the Year award from Capital District Dirt. That will do it for this LaGrange Media production. Until next time, please stay safe. Remember to support those that support racing, and support all cancer research. Until next time, so long for now.